G'day, I'm Stephen Spry and I'm making a new map for Transport Fever 2. It's based on an exported height map from a city skylines map. Why? Well, apart from the fact that I absolutely love the source map, I thought it would be a cool idea. And in the last episode, I imported the height map into Transport Fever 2 and did an awful lot of smoothing, making the countryside look really cool. I think it looks great already. But today, in episode 3 of the making of OXG Resteo TF2, I'm going to fix up the main wet bits. Specifically, the marshes area, and I'm going to make the rivers, the main rivers, navigable, because as you can see, they stop and they're supposed to go all the way to the end. So, how's that? Sounds pretty cool, but okay. What do we need to do here? Well, let's see how much of it's navigable with this icon. Yep. Oh, do we have to look at that? Yeah, unfortunately, sorry, the double one trick, see, doesn't work. Oh, poo. Alright, okay, alright. So, it's navigable up to here at the moment, right? So you want to make it that width all the way up there. Sounds like a plan. Yes. Level, flatten, okay. How big? Well, I'm going to drop the strength down because I don't like playing with high strength because you make too many blunders. So let's try, what have we got, 93. Let's try 93 and see if that's navigable. No. Well, sort of. Alright, next one up then. 113. Try that. That's better. Okay, good. So get out of that, yep, and flip over to everybody else's favourite layer so we can see where we're going. Oh, okay, fair enough. Take that river height and just whiz it along through here, maybe? Yeah, well, bit wonky, Stephen. Wonky is good. Alright, just let's have ocean all the way through here. Why not? Well, you can. Yep, I know. So let's do it. Okay. That looks a bit narrow there. Right, okay. So this is navigable now, is it? In places, yes. You see where it does this hippity hop with just one square? That's going to have your boats going all over the place. So you want them to have, if you want a straight line, straight line travel for your vessels, then you got to make it wider. Okay. So wider than just one green square. Yeah. Otherwise it just, when the boats are cruising up and down here, it looks absolutely terrible. Well, that's not quite wide enough then. No. Okay. That's better. Good. So follow the river down. Now there's a couple of islands here. Let's assume not much is going to go through there. So if you're playing the game, you'd probably want to set a waypoint over this side. Fair enough. Alright, that's it, is it? Basically. Yes. Except for smoothing now. Bloody smoothing again. Alright. Smooth tool. Down to zip and up to max. And clickety click. You're going to have to go over this. Look, the river's shrinking. It is, isn't it? Never mind. Okay. Oh, it certainly did. Look, lost it completely. Okay, well. End there. Well, this is just step one. We're just trying to get the feel. Go back here. Back to 113 again. And up to 4. Okay. And come over here again. Yeah. I want to keep the beach. Well, come in more on this side then. And you'll keep the beach. And you'll have the cliff all the way along there, which is fine. Cliff looks good. Okay. Got cliff here, does that matter? Not really. You're coming out into an ocean, aren't you? Maybe a lake. Could be anything. Okay, how's that? Yeah. Maybe a bit deeper, please. Don't want the ships running aground. Whatever comes up here. Fair enough. Now, take the wide bit on the upper side here where the rocks are. Okay, because when we dab it with the smoothing tool again, we will fill in the river bit. Okay, back to smoothing, which was max. No, well, let's not try max this time. Let's try and have a bit more control. Just okay, I'm with you. And keep the brush inland a bit, not over the whole river. Right. Tappity tap tap. See, tappity tap tap tap. Smoothage and tappity tap again. That looks, no, that's probably okay. You wouldn't get a sandbank on that side of the river, on that side of the channel. Oh, you are fussy. Well, come on. It would be deeper on this side. The water flow would be cutting into the bank. Fair enough, Mr. Hydrologist. Well, isn't that sort of important in the scheme of things? Possibly. And up. Okay, all right. Well, you did do a course at university that was ages ago. I've forgotten about that. Never mind. Okay, brush up a bit. Maybe not. They're just tappity tap in the river just to smooth the edges off. How's that? I think that looks absolutely brilliant. What else? Oh, that doesn't. Oh, God, no. What have we done here? I don't know, but I'm going to fix it. Do a lot of smoothing just in hold it down. No tappity tapping. That's better. Good-o. Well, that's one of the main river systems that you wanted to do. Where was the other one? The other one is here. Okay, 135. Sure, let's do it. Strength about 4, and I want it navigable up to this point, which is, if we look at the contours, only 10 metres. See, up to here, up to there. We could get away with it. Roger. All right. So deep water from here, yeah, okay, and up, and a bit of a wobble, and around. Oh my gosh, that's a wobble, all right. Look, it's fine, and up to about there. You said. Oh, wait on. 11 metres. We could come up further. Things start to get a bit hairy there. Looks like a waterfall, but ooh, could be interesting. No. Righto, fair enough. Alright, let's try and fix this up so that looks a little better. This, by the way, this river doesn't exist in the real world. This is a map add-on that Shuka put into place because you can. Okay, smoothage, sure. And I'm just going to cruise along the edges now. Well, up the strength somewhat. It might help make things happen faster. That's the point. Maybe on the inside. That's high, isn't it? Well, come down into the river and try and flatten it out then, if you don't like it, if it's too high. Yeah, I think it might be, but maybe we don't have a choice. If I just keep trying on the outside here and pushing it down. Yeah, alright, working towards the river edge. We can lower it down. So we've got a lower rocky bank in portions. Do you want a beach? Sure. Well, keep going. Have a bit of a beach here. A river beach, that would look nice. How's that? Perfect. Okay, it looks like there could have been another river go up there. No, don't want it. Complicates things. Fair enough. We won't be doing a river up there then, but we have to do a river up here. Well, that's the next video. Oh. Righto. Why? Well, because that's a lot harder to do. So it's might as well do a topic all on its own. Fair enough. Now, is this navigable? Okay, well, let's fix the channel up first. Righto. And is it navigable? No. Oh. Down to 113, strength down. Now don't lose your beach. That's why that's narrowed there, because you put a beach in. So swing that out and around, and now it's navigable. And same here, swing that one out and around a bit. Bit more, perhaps. And up to the end. And some smoothing here. And oh, that was a nice cliff. Never mind. Okay, check that out. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can see. Ooh, it'll be interesting to see if you can whack a port. Can we? We can't see, can we? We'll do it. We'll do it. We might have to dig it out in game. All right. What else we got? Well, there's one more major waterway up here. Okay. Brush size 130. That's it. Okay. Let's go up here. Yep. And you're going to have to make this a lot wider, because you've got a lot of flattening to do on the top side there, I think. A lot of smoothage? Yes. Okay. There'll be a water flow into that bank and then out. Okay, how's the navigability? Big word, that one. Just a fraz more there, perhaps? Well, why are you looking at that now? You've got to flatten it first. You're a pain. I know. It's my job to annoy you. Just a little bit on this bottom side. Roger. And I like the cliff there, so keep the cliff. But here, let's perhaps go big, go flat. You're losing the channel, I know, but I'm going to gain a nice little beachy section. Right. Oh, rivers aren't all cliffs and so on. I think you've lost the navigability of that there. 113. Dig it into the bank, not into the beach. Fair enough. Oh, let's have some impressive cliffs along there. Sure. just tappity tap in there to fix that up. And there we go. That should be navigable all the way along. Oh, wrong button. That one. Yep. Good. Well, it's a water-based map, really. There's lots of water here, and I want ships everywhere. What about here? Well, I don't know whether I'm going to get that navigable. Tempting. Really, really, really tempting. I think you're pushing it. I like pushing it. Ta-da! You got it. My God. Okay, but now I've got to do the smoothage. Alright, well, do your smoothage. Do you? Just a tad. Cliffs, remember, they're fine. Fair enough. Oh, look, that's beaut. Just leave it at that. Whoever plays with the map has the job of somehow putting a port in there. Right here, we could start this river going up that way. How's the terrain height? 15. It could probably go up about there. Right, this one. 8. 19. It could go in about there. And by the time we smooth it, we're going to lose all the navigability, but that doesn't really matter. This is just sort of like a bit of a, not for ships. Fair enough. Make this one a bit deeper. Navigability. Yeah, well, make it useful to the game, just in case. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with cliffs, you say? Nope. That's shallow. Well, you could make it deeper and then blend it a bit so that it's not so rough around the edges. Right, okay. Nope. Nope, not going to touch that river. So basically, you look at the height, 13, we could get, what's that, 9. So this could come in a little way, drop the brush right down, and we could sort of just pretend that we've got a river starting going up there. We'll work on that, as I said, the rest of that in the next episode. Okay, so same here then. Yeah, don't need the navigability size, so maybe just 60. How far can we go? 10, 20, up to about there then. Okay, don't worry too much about tidying this up at this stage. There's going to be a point later on, much later on, towards the end of the map making process where all of this gets a fine tune. So height 9, 10 could probably come in to around about there. Smooth it off. Okay, and basically any rivers that you've got, oh, this one for example, oh, he's almost at the end anyway. How much further does it need to go? Well, it suddenly got steep. Look at that, it went boom up to 10 and 20, so no, don't touch that. Is it navigable? You and your navigate, look at that, it's perfect. Thank God for that. Any other rivers, creeks? No, not there. All of that to do. That's fine. I don't want it navigable, but it is. Oh, okay. As it is, don't touch it. Okay, no rivers over this side. Nope. Nope. Volcano. Is that navigable through there? Yep. Cool. Alright, now what? That's the navigability issue done, addressed. Now, the marsh. The marsh. Now, there's too much for me to do here on camera, so I'm going to start it. Ooh, are you? Yes, I am. I'm going to start it and finish it later, off camera. But, paint tools, right. What colour is this? Well, let's have a little look. I think it's this one. That's a bit dark, isn't it? Well, it's probably the slope, I don't know. No, that's fine. Alright. So what are you going to do? Watch. Holy guacamole. Yeah, I know. But you see what happens in the river itself? Oh, it's a different colour. Yep. But it's sort of like still the same. Okay. So I'm basically painting over all of that. Yep. Paint. What are you going to do here? I've got to blend it on the edge here. Okay, alright. Painting, lots of painting. Well, you wouldn't imagine that you'd see sand all through here. If this is a marshy, swampy area, the water would be not clear and you wouldn't be able to see the sandy bottom, so that's what's happening. Okay. Drop the strength down and the size down, and oh, not that far. No, definitely not that far. Just leave the strength up for a sec. Size a bit bigger. Okay. Right, we'll finish along the edge. Yeah. Bit of a beach is fine. Beach. Oh, yeah, beach, you know, this thing. Righto, okay, that wouldn't be beachy, that would be all green. Now what? Okay, what are our heights? Well, in the middle, 1.3 metres. No, lower than that. 0.1? Oh, okay. 0.1. Terrain tools. Flatten. Do you want to do a smaller one? Okay. We'll do this fella. You know, before you do that, yes, good point. Now, see, look, it's almost navigable over to here. Which means, or here perhaps, which means I think there should be a town here, around here, with a port that winds its way through the marshes. Ah, so let's make it, what's he doing? Nothing? Well, make it 113, you know, that's the distance that works. I don't want to do it on 6 though. Okay. Bring it, oh, what happened there? Look at you. Well, whatever, okay. We'll drop the strength down. A bit worried about it, obviously. Okay, let's make this navigable. Back to navigation layer. No skinny bits. Nice and thick. Lovely. Thick. Where's it going? Into there, I think. Fair enough. And into there. Beautiful. Now, in real life, there's also another town here with a large port. So, I don't want to lose this sandbank thing, so we'll just do that. Oh, okay. And now we have, don't like the green there, well, paint tools, erase, yep, bigger, right, and get rid of it. Fair enough, erase all the way around the edge. Okay, so that we get, well, that gives us the rock back and a bit of a beachy thing happening. Okay, bit of erasure around here too. Where's our channel? Through there. Yeah. I'll think about what I've got to do here later. Oops. Oh no, that's alright. We could have a sandy point. There you go. It's just got a name. I suppose it has. Oh dear. Alright. Now, you were talking about levelling. I was. Back to there, and terrain tools, and flatten, and hello, autosave. Let's get a height. Make it smaller. Okay, it's small enough. 1.2, 1.1. I want it as low as I can get. 0.3. 0.3. Let's try 0.3. So I want to flatten out all of this area to 0.3. La-di-da, and see what that looks like. Is 0.3 too much? Let's take the 0.3 across to this side and continue it. And then take that and come back. I don't think... It's a marshy area, so it wouldn't be much higher. In fact, I'd say it's a tidal marshy area. Would you? Yes. So I'm betting that a lot of this at high tide would perhaps be covered, and then there'd be bits that are poking out through the marsh. Let's connect you up. Shame about the rough edges. Well, this is only step one, and we can do a lot more to this later when we start playing with the biomes. I need to come across here to get my level, and then come back down to get the channel again. So you're just whizzing around the outside at 0.3. Yep. Across here, 0.3 please. Not really worried about where the edges are, no. I've got a smoothing tool to go berserk with here yet. Okay, so we're only, yeah, we're only sort of like putting the tidal edge in. Yep. Okay, over 0.3. And back for the channel. Right. What's happening up here? This is going to get interesting. Why is that? Have a look at this. This. Where are we? There's a hill. Oh, over here. This is the bit. 15, 13. 15 meters. No, down here. That's under 10. 9. So there's a sort of a lakey thing happening there, is there? Don't know, but if I make this sea level, it'll look better. So guess what? There's going to be a lake here. Fair enough. There's sea level. Doesn't need to be navigable. But bit of smoothage, a lot of smoothage around the edge. 35. It's all far too high. Well, yeah, don't know what happened here. Lot of smoothage, come on. Max smoothage. Right, get out of that view, please, so we can go back and look at the... Okay. Beach? Sure. How's that? Nice popular swimming area for locals. I think that could be, yeah. Alright, now what? Well, I have to keep going around all of this over here. And I'm not going to show you all of that on camera because that'll drive you crazy. But we need, not that one. No, not that one. We need this one. And we need to go back to Dabbity Dab. But not too big. So where were we? We were working over somewhere over here. Yep, let's get the light. Here we go. We can see it. Right, smaller, I think. And tappity tap 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 tap. Just to try and get rid of these rough jaggedy edges. See the rough jaggedy edge there? Just tappity tap tap tap. Again, and this river will continue in the next episode. But we don't need to worry about navigability. What we're worrying about here is looks. Making it look presentable without all those jagged edges. There might be a couple, but we'll be able to cover them with vegetation. Now, here, I didn't do the 0.3 of a metre thing here. That looks okay. You probably don't need to. Whoops. Sorry. We lost a bit of waterway there. There we go. Lost a connection here. And that looks terrible. Well, do it way out to the side and it should just smooth it without filling in the channel. Okay. It looks very white with all those waves, doesn't it? It looks very busy. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's just tidy up around the edge of our potential port. And I'll finish off the smoothing around this off camera. It'll probably take me another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or so to wander around all these islands. So, yeah, you don't need me to record all that train monkey stuff for that entire area. Stop calling it that. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Did you like that? I sure did. I think that looks, well, especially from up high, that looks so much better now. Down low, still got a lot of work to do. Well, that's when we get onto biomes. We'll be looking at the what? The plants and reeds and swampy vegetation and so on that mod from Ingo that we'll be using down here with mangroves. Lots and lots of mangroves, perhaps. But you said you liked it. Yeah, I did. Well, you know what to do then. I do. I have to click the like button and subscribe and ding the bell. That's it. And then you can join me, Stephen Spry, next time as we continue working on making the OXG Rosteo map in Transport Fever 2. Whoa! And until then, it's hooroo from me, and it's a bye from me. You know, that marshy biome is going to look good, but it's going to need a lot more work. But those mangroves are going to look smashing. So what's happening next time? Okay, next time we've got to work on these dry rivers. and make them look a little bit more realistic, mainly by gouging out some holes and painting, but like this one and the tail end of that one. So that's what's happening next time. Great, looking forward to it. Okay, see you then. Bye.